Hey, we're here with Indiana State softball coach Shane Bouman. We're here inside at Mizzou because it rained earlier today. Tarps on the field over at the softball diamond, but we're here. And Shane, just talk about the experience so far for the team. And obviously they're loose. They've demonstrated that in my previous interviews. But just talk about just the way they're taking this.
Well, I think loose is a self-confidence and a belief in themselves on what they can do and what we do as individuals on a daily basis. We got some strong young women here, and that's really, what's the most important in this whole process, and that's what sports is about.
Now, in terms of, carrying over last week to this week, just talk about it's not easy to carry over momentum, but obviously you feel good about yourselves, and you've won 4 in a row, 5 in a row going back to the Northern Iowa game. How does this team manage that? How do they try to keep the good things going that they did last week, and how do you take care of it as a coach?
I'd probably say that you say it's not easy to do. I sure hope we do it because we played really well last weekend. I'd say that the stuff that's simple to do sometimes isn't easy to do, and we really worked on that all year. How do we continue to be consistent every single day? How do we get better every day? We push these girls every day in practice, and you'll see if you hang around here today, there's a few people fighting to get in the lineup tomorrow, and we'll find out who the best 9 girls are at the end of the practice today, because that's who's going to play tomorrow. And I think that's, instead of putting it all on game day, it's about every single day, how do we get better?
I don't think we've talked enough about your defense. You led the Valley in fielding percentage this year. Obviously, that's huge in every game. Just talk about the defensive mentality this team has taken this year to, obviously basically be mistake-free and help your pitchers out.
Well, yeah, you probably heard if you've been reading some of the articles that are out there, our girls have gave away our secret that if the ball touched your glove at Indiana State, you got to catch the ball. And that's really what it comes down to. Sometimes a freshman or when you're early in your stage in our program that I could have been a better throw. I'm not sure I could have caught that ball. If you can touch that ball, you got to catch it. If I'm the other one on the other side, I better make a throw so they've got an opportunity to catch it. It's a simple game. It really is. You got to pitch. You got to play defense. You got to get some key hits. We did all of those last week, and I hope we do it again this weekend. That's really the plan. That's what our program is going to be about as we move forward.
In terms of Missouri, how do they compare perhaps to some other teams that you've seen? Do they compare to other teams you've seen? How do you see that right now?
They got a great squad. You're not a top 10 team in the country for nothing. And, we're not really, I think if you look at all the stats out there, you look at their record, you look at our record, you look at their batting average and stuff like that. We're not here to really compare Missouri to Indiana State. We're going to look at Indiana State and how can we play softball. What are we really good at? And tomorrow night our plan is to play Sycamore softball, and let's see what happens. I like our team, I like our girls, I'm excited for tomorrow night, and I know they are.
In that vein, obviously the stat that jumps out from Missouri is their home runs. They hit 72 of them, and obviously Taylor keeping her pitches down is going to be a big key. What approach do you take with her, and what approach have you taken for her to be successful and, dealing with the lineup of that caliber?
We got some great teams in our conference, I'd say, and that we win against some teams that have a ton of home runs throughout the year. The key with any basket softball game, you got to keep the ball in the ballpark. You got to play defense. You got to get quality pitches early, get ahead in the count. Amanda Zuss does a great job with all of our pitchers, so I like where we're at. They've really been throwing well the last month, and if we pitch and play defense, keep the ball in ballpark, like we've said since we got to Indiana State, we're going to have a great shot, and that's really what we're looking for.
All right, Shane, I'll let you get to work. Thank you very much.